Welcome aboard, my dear ladies. Forgive me for any lack of attentiveness that might have led to a lengthy wait outside.
Well, if you have your reasons, you probably are looking forward to
problem
that.
at all,
At least
Mr.
that's something
Alfalfa.
good.
It's my honor to meet you in person. You may not be aware, but the book Odi Alfalfa, the biography, is a must-read for all Strategic Investment Department employees.
After all, to many, you are the legendary figure who single-handedly built the Penacony economy.
I expected no less from the 10 Stonehearts from the Strategic Investment Department. You're definitely skilled in the art of conversation. I always enjoy talking to smart people because we don't have to beat around the bush. We can just get straight to the point instead. Since I invited you IPC ambassadors on board, I'm sure.
Wait,
you've
is he
figured out
the head of
topic
the
I'd like to
Alfalfa?
discuss, yes?
The future of Penacony, if I'm not mistaken.
Precisely. Those few words represent a terribly complicated situation indeed. Let's take that golden-haired guy who's not showing up, for example. He put in
Aventura?
great effort and almost got himself killed. But what was it all for? Wasn't it eventually to create an opportunity for you IPC to regain control of the precious Astana?
Of the what?
The wisdom and experience you've accumulated over 10 Amber Eras are truly impressive. Let's assume your assumptions are correct, Mr. Alfalfa. How would
Yes,
you
okay,
respond
okay.
to the IPC's actions?
I appreciate your composure, Miss Jade. You must have witnessed much in your worldly experiences. However, perhaps you don't know much about Penacony. Old Oti won't sit idly by when faced with a greedy wolf.
Topaz is just gonna sit there in the middle like,
Please, go ahead.
why am I here?
I'm all ears.
Then I'll be straightforward. I requested this meeting before the official conference to dissuade the Strategic Investment Department from trying to lay a finger on Penacony.
What?
If you back off now, you can make a smooth exit and prevent the IPC from losing face during more important negotiations.
One of our P-45 executives was attacked and nearly killed in the dreamscape. The IPC can't simply ignore this incident. Moreover, considering the turbulence during the Charmony Festival, Penacony's credibility has taken a hit in the public's eyes. Despite your determined attitude, the issues plaguing Penacony are real, are they not?
You use the term real, Miss Topaz, but let's not forget that this is the realm of dreams. If you want to succeed here, you need ambition and unconventional thinking.
That
Curious about how
What?
I plan to respond to the IPC?
what?
Well, I don't mind sharing. My actions will help Penacony take a significant step forward by self-listing and going public.
What does that even
Going
mean?
public?
If I'm not mistaken, you want to bypass the IPC and go public on a universal scale.
Precisely.
Huh?
Instead of watching the IPC gnaw away at Penacony,
She kind of did.
I'd
Disguised.
prefer to open the doors of the sweet dream to the entire universe.
Oh, so far.
Starting
No, wait.
today, anyone in the cosmos can become a
Wait.
shareholder of the land of the dreams. This is the path of harmony I'll choose.
Wasn't. Wait, I'm a bit confused. Does he mean by going public just that people can, like, buy a part of Penacony now? That shareholder thing confuses me because, like, as of now, everyone can technically come here? Can they not? Am I misremembering? It's not just the people of Penacony who are in here. Weren't there like people who came from like different places and like came here to like escape?
This reform should have been implemented earlier, but unfortunately, the Oak family were a bunch of blockheads blinded by order. Their level of intellectual flexibility doesn't even come close to an old fellow like me.
Yeah, the
Thanks to the
shareholder
little
part confuses me. That one's
reverberation
throwing me
earlier,
off.
The biggest obstacle
Bye bye,
between me
Bina.
and
Have a
my
lovely rest of
reforms
your
has
evening.
been eliminated. The Alfalfa family will publicize the financial results of Sweet Dream Paradise, so that the entire universe can see that despite the catastrophe, Penacony still holds immense
Okay, he
potential
just
and
wants to make
opportunities,
money.
and that the family remains confident in its future.
Sure. Yeah, Topaz ain't having it.
Crisis and opportunity are two sides of the same coin. So, you've been waiting for the right moment for Penacony to regain the spotlight. And if Penacony should seize this opportunity to overcome adversity, even if the IPC tries to intervene, every move we make will be scrutinized by trillions of people.
Now I'm convinced that you've indeed familiarized yourself with my biography, Miss Jade. So, about your next move, please consider it carefully.
Indeed. We need some time to digest such a wealth of information. I suggest we conclude the first half of our conference, Mr. Alfalfa. Please allow Topaz and me to confer privately for a few moments, and to respond on behalf of the IPC later.
Of course. Take your time, dear.
I don't like this guy. Vibes being off. No good vibes. Alright, going back to me.
The Alfalfa family had a meeting with the IPC?
I got this information from a message sent by that IPC ambassador. He
I've been
it was to
doing.
return the favor. It's not hard to imagine. Penacony today is pretty much like the frontier prison it once was, with external forces casting greedy eyes and the undercurrent of order lurking within. Instead of falling into a situation where they are plagued by both external and internal threats, Penacony would rather take a step back and invite the IPC to negotiate at the table, ostensibly to cooperate, but in reality, to secure more opportunities for their own survival.
Well, no wonder they sought the mediation from the Astral Express. In your opinion, who should we stand behind?
I don't think the followers of the Harmony are completely innocent victims in all of this. For reasons unknown, they have a strong desire to smooth things over, which leads to speculation about their motives. If either the family or IPC were to assume full control of Penacony, it would return to its previous illusory dream of hedonism, and the efforts of those previous nameless would once again go to waste. There you are. Did you rest well?
I didn't disturb you since you were in a deep sleep.
Just continue talking, guys.
After Anna's dream was shattered, the family branch from the Montour
No,
system
I don't think I'm gonna
soon
pull for
arrived and
Firefly.
swiftly took control of the situation. Most members of the Oak family fell unconscious, but fortunately, their lives were not in danger.
The mastermind behind the plans was confirmed to be Gopher Wood, the previous Dream Master.
Yeah.
But by the time we arrived, he was dead already.
What about Sunday? Yes. The important questions. What about my cutie Sunday?
He'll face a trial.
Oh no.
As for further details, the family would rather not disclose them.
ultimately, the public perceived the incident as an attack by evil forces targeting the Charmony Festival.
Sure.
They believe the family failed to safeguard the sweet dream, significantly eroding their credibility in the process.
I mean, take a look if her gameplay is
While
fun for
quite
you.
different from the truth,
That would be my
this
suggestion.
appears to be the outcome with the least impact.
After all, you don't know who's awake and who's pretending to be asleep. Well, they'll open their eyes in the face of danger. Once the danger subsides, they'll embrace the sweet dream again. Here's a toast, with 3 glasses of Glory of the Trailblaze to all of you.
Hello
yeah,
again.
It's good to see you all again. Although we might be saying goodbye again after this reunion. When will the Astral Express leave Penacony?
We'll stay a bit longer, but not too long.
So, this is our final meeting then? If this is a farewell, then it seems to be missing something. Music? Atmosphere?
Oh, I haven't touched the game
Maybe a special drink to
after
honor
the
those
second
who are not
stream.
here. Let's see. The mixed drink should be solemn, dignified, and unique. As we'll use it to pay respect to those fallen heroes. To the nameless, resting in peace. And to Gallagher.
It doesn't spark joy, if you know what I mean. I also lost my 50-50, so my motivation wasn't high anyways. It's just, I don't know, man. Don't hang.
It's rare for all passengers to leave the Express
Yeah.
together during a trailblazing expedition. But for Penacony, it seems most appropriate.
What happened to you in the dream?
In my dream, the Express stopped at many places, and passengers came and went. However, the 5 of us were always present,
Oh.
and the journey seemed never ending. Perhaps this could be a deep-seated desire inside me.
Oh.
And upon realizing this, I knew it wasn't real.
Oh. Oh. No, it's okay, sweetheart. It's okay. It's
Like
fine.
I said,
we
we'll go
will
and
we
see.
will travel together.
once we've packed everything, we should head to our next destination.
Okay.
Ready to
Let's-
mix your drink?
Yep. Let's mix the
Before we start,
drinks.
would you like to talk to your friends? We have plenty of time.
I already did. No need.
All right, as you wish. Huh. I think I have an idea about what drink to make. Would you like it bitter or
Yinlin?
sweet? It's up to you.
Which one
Choose
is
the
that?
flavor that
I
suits you
listen.
best at this
I
moment.
haven't played this long enough to remember any names. Oh, I like sweet.
Drowning sweetness. One of the most challenging drinks to make. A slight imbalance in the ingredients can result in an overwhelmingly viscous sweet taste. However, with the right ratios, you get a uniquely sweet drink with a lingering aftertaste. Not a bad choice. Let's start mixing.
Sure. That is not helping me either. The Electro Whip woman? Okay, wait. Mini wine glass. There we go. Plus ice. There we go. Dream Jam Sweet Milk. 1, 2. Sweet milk. It's been a while I've did this. Ah, okay, okay. No, I had her banner. I even wrote in my Discord, I'm so confused. Why is there suddenly a second banner appearing? Out of nowhere.
Words always fall short. If you want to bring closure to past events at this lounge, there's no better way than mixing a drink.
Sure.
Blend all your memories and emotions together and stir them well. Through the filter of time, what remains in the glass is something to savor. Well, it's done. Here's to the
Yay.
nameless resting in peace. And to my friend Gallagher. The spirit of freedom will spread far and wide.
Why is she
among the
saying his
stars,
name so
and
affectionately?
its legacy will be more timeless than a pastoral song. We're not accepted by the outside world, so we've gathered here. And one day, our souls will return to the same place. Cheers.
Okay. Hey guys, let's make our way to the Radiant Feldspar. I'll wrap things up soon. Let's meet up at the aft pool in the stern. Roger, I'm on my way. By the way, what are you doing on the Radiant Feldspar, Miss Himiko? It's a secret for now. Be patient, you'll find out at the opening ceremony. Okay. What? Oh.
Oh, are you leaving? Oh, then take this with you.
Oh! Like,
I've mixed
am I
more
just
of this
gonna
last
hold a
special
drink in
for
my
you.
hand at all times now?
The past shouldn't be forgotten. So I hope it brings back the flavors of Penacony.
Thank you. I'm sure it'll leave a lasting impression.
Yeah. Sure.
If you happen to run into Gallagher, make sure he has a sip too. I know his taste.
How many people should I share this with? We will.
Alright, enough with the heavy stuff. You guys have important things to take care of.
Yep.
So let's not dwell on things. Whether it's the Astral Express or Penacony, there's still a long journey ahead. So let's lift our spirits, guys, and embark towards our tomorrows.
Oh, I did a temple. I instantly got settled. I was very happy about that.
Old Odie is a tricky opponent. I didn't expect him to take the risky step of going public at such a critical moment for Penacony.
Indeed. He's definitely bold. It's that kind of boldness that made him the Odie Alfalfa he is today. Still, the outcome is uncertain. Shouting loud doesn't necessarily carry any weight. What about the phone call I asked you to make, Topaz?
Ah, they agreed. But it'll take some time before they arrive.
Hey?
Just as it should be. The sweet dew should be served after the bitter poison.
Huh?
Looks like we'll be skipping the exchanging apples step this time around.
Now that we're dealing with a greedy merchant, a simple apple wouldn't make a difference. Well, I guess I included myself in that remark too. Now I'm a bit curious, Topaz. Do you think Penacony is a quality asset?
Yes. Despite its recent calamity, Penacony remains a top quality asset within the cosmos, with good credit, lucrative potential, and promising prospects.
Well, that's obvious, but what I truly wanted to know is, this project is obviously too bland for your taste, isn't it?
What?
That's true. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for Aventurine.
But despite that, you trust him. You even entrusted him with a
We all
cornerstone,
trust him.
something as precious as life itself, to finish this gamble.
Are you not in the same boat, Miss Jade? Without us playing along, your Jade Stone wouldn't have made it across the border so easily, allowing you to see all desires that flow through dreams to gain a bargaining chip in negotiations.
Oh.
That's why
That
I'm willing
sounds-
to stake my topaz stone.
That
to
sounds
cover for
pretty
you.
useful in the current stage
It's like
we're in.
one big elaborate game of chess.
Once that kid sets his mind to something, nothing can stop him. Not even fate. Well, at least he's still alive, and that's the best outcome.
Looks like
Thank God.
we've strayed
Thank
off
God.
topic, Miss Jade. Should we discuss our next steps?
No need. I'll go it alone. Meanwhile, You can go greet our honored guest and wait for my message.
Okay.
Is that Robin? Huh. She's also here on the Radiant Feldspar.
Robin? Oh, Robin. Singer Robin. Oh, she be. She do be having an electro whip as well. Whee! Anything else? Oh, there's a chest. Oh yeah, as you can see, I sadly do not have that many pulls. But I did pull on Boat Hill and I pulled his light cone, so I used up my stuff for that. So I think I might skip on Firefly.
Greetings, Miss Robin. I didn't expect to meet you here.
The IPC isn't trying to buy Penacony.
The opening
They want
ceremony
to
for the Charmony Festival has
just
been
rule
moved
it
to the
again.
Radiant Feldspar.
There was never a word
So
of
I'm here making
them
some
doing it
preparations.
legally.
How about you? Have you spoken with Mr. Alfalfa?
Yeah, sadly.
I'm actually on my way to meet him right now. Do you
Wait,
know
what?
him
We
well,
just met.
Miss
Wait,
Robin?
huh?
Unfortunately, I've never met him. I've only heard a few comments from the former head of the Oak family. Mr. Alfalfa is respectable when it comes to business. But in other respects, I can't say the same.
Where do you think the future of the planet of festivities is headed?
I believe the sweet dream will see its rebirth, just like the Radiant Feldspar resumed its voyage. The Harmony needs a new direction. Only by bidding farewell to the past can we actually sail into the future. There are no permanent allies or everlasting enemies. So let's both take what we need from this deal.
Naturally. I'm looking forward to your performance. See you at the festival.
See
Yeah.
you later, Miss Jade.
I don't know, man. Oh, that's a bunch of birdies. Okay. Nothing I can do yet. But it tells me there are birds to collect. Probably with the Trailblaze. Oh no, there's one. Can all you yank it out? Chip chip. Chippy chip chip. Bye bye. Any more birds? No? Okay. I can't go in there yet. I'm sure I can at one point because there's one of those makes you think puzzles.
Is that all? Hardly worth the bother.
Any birds? No, not yet? Okay. Can we go in here?
Not exactly eye-catching.
Oh, no. That is just the same place again. Okay. Is there a bird up here? No? Okay. I would have put a bird there. Maybe here somewhere? Birdie, 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 bird. Oh, wait, can I go out? Yeah, I know. Oh, that's too much. Let's do the story first. Before we go ahead and discover everything. Wait a second, do you have another bird here, sir? Somewhere? Anywhere? No? Are you birdless? That is a shame.
Thank you for your patience, Mr. Alfalfa. Let's continue our discussion.
Oh, did we leave Topaz?
Figured out something already, Miss Jade? But where is Miss
Yeah.
Topaz?
Where we left her.
Topaz has something else to take care of.
Oh.
You'll be seeing her later. Talks can still continue between the two of us.
Is it just me?
Not questionable at all.
Your tone sounds very different now.
I need to set a good example for my junior. It's not a good habit to be too loose-lipped during negotiations, right?
Wow.
Now we can speak frankly and openly. Do you believe what I said, Odie? You're not the only merchant who has seen the changes in the cosmic market over the past 10 Amber Eras.
Interesting. Now that's interesting. Good. It's good to be straightforward. Openness and transparency are my things. So, tell me, what's your next move?
Unfortunately, I'd like to speak the harsh truth before laying out my plan. Let's cut to the chase. First, your plan won't work. Penacony has no way of sidestepping the IPC and going public. Second, you can't stop the IPC from entering Penacony. We've got all the time and connections in the world to find a way in. We'll keep tearing down and rebuilding this place until the Asdana system gets used to the IPC's ways again. Now, I'm repeating your words exactly. If you don't want to be a laughingstock and have everyone gunning for you at the official conference, you'd better drop your little pie-in-the-sky plan.
Oh, interesting. Indeed. You surely have a way with words. Now, I'm curious to know what you have up your sleeve.
Mr. Alfalfa, let's not forget that the IPC controls the biggest interstellar publicity platform. More than half the news networks in the universe take their orders from us. The moment news spreads about Penacony going public, trillions of customers will immediately receive a message like this. The family's protection for Penacony has expired. Any mishaps in the dreamscape could result in permanent brain death. Care to guess how many ways we have to turn alfalfa credits into worthless junk within a measly 24 system hours? With the entire cosmos keeping a close eye on Penacony, I assure you, it won't be too hard.
You really think you can pull that off?
Even from Pier Point, as distant as it may be, I'm more than capable of keeping you on a tight leash. However, if you agree to give up that half-baked plan to go public, the IPC will assure you that we'll never jeopardize the interests of the family heads under your leadership.
Sure.
After all, we also need allies here in Asdana. The IPC can assist Penacony with financing, starting by acquiring 30% equity shares. With our financial support, stabilizing and rebuilding Penacony will be a piece of cake.
30% equity, you say? Who can guarantee you won't want more in the future?
That's the brilliant part of it all. The answer is simple. No one. There are no guarantees. It all hinges on self-awareness and mutual respect. However, the board of directors will consider the interests of the family heads to some extent. You're a smart merchant, old Odie. Isn't the whole purpose of this elaborate game to showcase your business acumen and seek more benefits for the family? It benefits us if we both take a step back. And if that's not enough for you, I'm pretty sure that another goal of making Penacony go public is to expand the influence of the Planet of Festivities and attract more customers. I understand your concern, and I have a solution for that, too.
Fine. Now I see your sincerity. As the head of the
What?
Alfalfa family,
But sincerity.
I don't think I have any reason to refuse your offer. However, as their chosen one, I still need one final answer.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
When I was a child, I heard the adults recite the tale of the ancient Amber Era, about the ascension of Shipe, the Harmony, and the downfall of Enna, the Order. The Order and the Preservation used to be close in ancient times. So, why does the IPC, as a follower of the Amber Lord, seek collaboration with the family instead of aligning with the Order?
The answer is simpler than you think. It's all about credits. Everyone's favorite thing and the universally recognized currency among the stars. The IPC has the power to perpetually ensure their value. With each new world integrated into the credit system, the IPC adds another building block to its cause. Eventually, all exchanges, capital, and businesses will operate within a unified monetary system. By then, all planetary developments will be recorded in accounts with well-defined values and the ability for exchange and circulation. And the heart of everything will be Klepoth's credit.
So, does the IPC gonna wanna make
And
like
in the IPC,
an
you'll
overhaul
be able
bank
to exert
system?
influence over everything.
Our intention is to establish enduring preservation, so I'm sure you can understand. This universe doesn't need two types of order.
Well said. Now you've convinced me. All right. Tell me your solution. Let's see if we're thinking the same thing.
Then let's continue our conversation. Please, Topaz, invite Sweet Dew to join us at the table. Thank you for your presence, Miss Himeko. Please allow me to introduce her to you, Mr. Alfalfa.
Huh?
This is Miss Himeko from the Astral Express, one of the future shareholders of Penacony.
I've heard so much about you, Mr. Alfalfa. It's an honor to meet you as representative of the Astral Express.
This stunning lady is the navigator of the Astral Express? It's a pleasure to meet you.
I believe
Is it?
everyone here is familiar with the general contents of the proposal. After this round of financing, the IPC is expected to hold 30% of Penacony's shares. Then, the IPC will transfer 5% of that stake to the Astral Express and recommend Miss Himeko as an independent director to honor the sacrifices and contributions made by the former Nameless to the land of the dreams.
While this decision isn't finalized yet, we are honored that everyone here recognizes the way of the Trailblaze. While the Nameless didn't embark on their journeys for fame or fortune, if this is the wish of both the family and the IPC, I will represent the Astral Express and fulfill my duty as a member of the board of directors. The entire crew has agreed to assist in the reconstruction of Penacony. Beyond that, in our future travels, we are committed to bringing the beautiful dreams of the planet of festivities to more worlds. Of course, all cooperation is based on one premise. The path of harmony in Penacony must not be distorted again, and such a tragedy must never recur.
Okay. So, did we just negotiate? By threats? Hi, Topaz.
Old OT is in agreement, so the issue is settled, I presume. What about the remaining family heads?
They will soon realize the situation. When old Odie answered the last question, he represented more than just the Alfalfa family.
When should we schedule the formal negotiations? I'll handle the arrangements.
It's all up to you. I'll step back and let you handle the negotiations and takeover. I won't be involved.
But Miss
Jade is like, job's
this
done, I
is-
did my part. Good luck, Topaz.
Aventurine initiated this case, and you were his project partner. If that kid hadn't overplayed his hand, I wouldn't have been pushed to the forefront. I came here today to help you sort out the toughest issue. I trust you'll be able to wrap things up quite nicely, little Yelena.
Of course, there won't be any problems.
Wait,
And
is that
please, give
Topaz's
Diamond
real
my
name?
assurance.
Don't worry. Diamond has always trusted us. I'll put in a good word for you, and you'll have your P-45 position back in no time. Radiant Feldspar. What a fantastic ship. Now that my business is done, it's time for me to indulge in my own little hobby.
Ah, you want to open a Bon and Jade exchange branch on this ship too?
Opportunities like this don't come around often. Just look at the guests on this ship. They're surely holding a wealth of valuable treasures. Well, I'll take my leave. A pawn shop can't run without a boss. See you around, Topaz.
I have one more question for you, Miss Jade.
Go ahead.
That dose of bitter poison. I'm curious as to how you found this information.
I didn't find the information. It came to me. It was from a lady concerned with the future of the Harmony. In return, I've agreed to help
Robin?
her with something. But that's for later. We can deal with it after we leave Penacony. You see, that's what investment is all about. The seeds of opportunity are already sown. They only need a little bit of nourishment to take root. And then after, all we need to do is wait patiently. Like right now, for example. It's just about time my final guest boarded the ship.